The only way they can pass this bill is by creating and sustaining a panic atmosphere. Many of us were told in private conversations that if we voted against this bill on Monday, that the sky would fall, the market would drop 2,000 or 3,000 points the first day, another couple thousand the second day, and a few members were even told that there would be martial law in America if we voted no. That's what I call fear-mongering.
Here's what I stand: $29 billion for Bear Stearns, $200 billion Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, now $85 billion to bail out AIG, and in the president's $168 billion stimulus package and another proposed $50 billion stimulus package, we are talking more than $500 billion.
Is this capitalism in crisis? Because you've been howling for quite some time that this could be the beginning of the end.
Socialism in crisis, because that's what we have.
No,
remember,
I think your numbers are low. Let's hope it's only $500 billion. My numbers are much higher. They're unknown because we, with that legislation to bail out Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, it was unlimited. Let the Treasury decide. So it's going to go up, and every day you hear.
One day you're going to wake up on a Monday, and by Friday your country won't be the same. This may be that week.
In one swift, gigantic gamble, the government, well, the American taxpayer really, has taken on an unimaginable $5.4 trillion in potential home loan liabilities, equivalent to the entire U.S. federal debt.
But you, as a Federal Reserve Chairman and the Federal Reserve Board in the system, create hundreds of billions of dollars without even appropriation process. But then this money gets circulated, and some people benefit. The people who get to use it first benefit. The people who get to use it last suffer the consequence of the higher prices. And so every time people go and they complain about these higher prices, they should say to themselves, I'm paying a tax. Because whether you're monetizing debt or whatever, or catching up for buying up securities, we've had a free ride for all these years. We've been able to export our inflation. We have the Chinese buying up our securities. We haven't had to monetize it. But now it's coming home, and you have to buy these things to prop them up. So I maintain that inflation, as the increase in the supply of money for various reasons, is a tax. It's an unfair tax. It's a regressive tax. It hurts the poor. It hurts the retired people more because labor never goes up and keeps up with inflation. We never keep up with the need for the retired individuals to keep up with the cost of living. So I'd like you to comment on this. Is this completely off base, or is there something really to this? Every time we see the cost of living going up, that we indirectly are paying a tax.
Congressman, I couldn't agree with you more that inflation is a tax and that inflation currently is too high.
To have a combination, everything that we want to buy is going to get more expensive, like food and energy. But everything that we own, like stocks and real estate and bonds, they're going to fall in price. But our conservative candidate, John McCain, is now saying yes to bailout.
Get it passed. I came back and suspended my campaign.
Yeah.
And
It's a bad idea because it does nothing to change the bad policies that were in place that created this situation in the first place.
Here's the bottom line. Even if the $34 billion loan is granted, Moody's is saying, and they said this at the hearing today, it won't fix the problem. That it's very possible it could cost up to $125 billion. Where does it end?
The point is, everybody forgets, if we're going to bail out General Motors, if the government is going to redirect capital to the auto industry, how many companies are they going to destroy in the process?
Long term, this is disastrous because everything we're doing here, everything we've done for 6 months, we've already pumped in $700 billion. Here's another $700 billion. This is going to destroy the dollar.
Either one of you guys think that we have a candidate that will reduce the size of government? Just Ron Paul, who you're going to be interviewing later, and unfortunately, he's not running. Yeah, maybe we can all write his name in.
All right.
Peter, I agree, Mark. What we're doing today is going to make things much worse.